Hello, everyone. I hope we had a great weekend and we are looking forward to next week. Just like always, I want to keep you updated related to what is going to happen next week for this class. We're not going to have live Zoom meeting this week. But like always, if you have questions, concerns, and I'll be around during the class time and during the office hours, and you can email me at any time. And I also want to appreciate your hard work on the multimedia project and the discussion board. You've clearly demonstrated a clear understanding of those principles and putting them in place. So, just a quick note, if you create a poster or a video presentation, try to keep that, and you may be able to use that maybe in the interview in the future and describe or show your knowledge and expertise in technology, which is really required these days. I don't have to explain more on that. So for this week, the bulk of our discussion is going to be on podcast, which I have a brief description of what a podcast is and the benefit and the study that shows the importance of podcast in our classroom and the group of students who use podcasts more. And just like always, I have an agenda which you can click in and click on and see the objectives for the week and also the various activities that we're going to cover. So, under the requirements for this week, which the topic we know is obstacles to technology integration, review, reflect, and catch up. So, here I have an article which you will read, which is right here at the bottom. Um, the title is 10 Reasons Teachers Can Struggle to Use Technology in the Classroom. And within this article, there is about 2 minutes video which shows or some teachers are demonstrating how they are using technology. So when you read that and watch the video at the same time, it will give you a clear understanding of these struggles. And what will follow is a discussion of this article. And here you will choose one of the struggles or one of the obstacles identified in this article, and you will reflect on that. Reflect on how your knowledge and expertise will enable you to deal with that obstacle effectively in your future classroom. And you can also, or you will also need it or required to respond to any two of your colleagues along the way. And this discussion forum is already there on the discussion board, which you can access there. Then, going into the deep of what we will do, read a chapter on podcast. Is a very short chapter with some images and descriptions on various ways we can use podcast for our classrooms. And also within the that there is a five or two about a minute and a half video that talks about 5 reasons to pilot students podcasting project in our classroom. Why do we need to incorporate podcast projects in our classrooms? So when you read that, what will follow is a discussion on Paul Everywhere, which the link is also right here. You click on that, there is a prompt that you are required to answer, and I think the prompt is right here. It says, in what ways could you engage students to create and or use a podcast in your classroom or in your future classroom? So there is no limit to what you can describe on that, and you can just click on this link. It's going to take you to Paul Everywhere. And also a friendly reminder, don't forget to continue to work on your technology presentation. The folder for submission of the main presentation will be up next week on the discussion board so that everyone can see. But when you feel you are done, you can make your submission on the assignment where you can submit the PowerPoint you have and your lesson plan for the presentation. So going on that, on the discussion board where you will have this discussion on the article, it's already up here, which you can access. And this time around, there is no need for you to embed or add any video. So the discussion forum is here and it's going to close next week, time like this. Exactly. Thank you and have a blessed week.